Some animals are so perfectly camouflaged, even you won't see them coming. In fact, one of the creatures in this video might already be on screen. Can you spot it before it moves? Let's dive into the wildest disguises in nature and meet 10 real-life masters of stealth you'll never forget. This gecko doesn't just hide, it vanishes. With a body shaped like a decaying leaf, complete with notches and vein-like patterns, it blends seamlessly into bark and branches. Its tail mimics a curled-up leaf, and its colors perfectly match the forest floor. It stays absolutely still for hours, making it nearly impossible to detect. Predators walk right past it, completely fooled. This isn't just camouflage, it's full-body invisibility. It's just a twig, or is it? Stick insects are so convincing that even seasoned biologists have reached out to grab a branch that suddenly walks away. Some sway gently like a twig in the breeze, completing the illusion. Others grow little thorn-like projections for even more realism. Fun fact, if one loses a leg, it can grow it back and blend in like nothing ever happened. Meet the shapeshifter of the sea. The cuttlefish is the closest thing nature has to a living LCD screen. It can change color, texture, even shape in under a second. Sand, coral, open water. It adapts instantly. Using specialized color cells called chromatophores, pigment sacs that expand and contract, it creates dynamic camouflage that even mimics movement, like the rippling of light on the seabed. But it's not just color. Tiny muscles under their skin allow them to instantly raise or flatten structures called papillae, creating textures that perfectly mimic rough coral, bumpy rocks, or smooth sand. Imagine being able to grow spikes or become perfectly smooth on demand. They use this dynamic cloaking for hunting too, sometimes creating mesmerizing, hypnotic passing cloud displays across their skin to confuse prey before striking with two lightning-fast feeding tentacles. And here's the wild part. It does all this despite being colorblind. They perceive polarization of light, a sense we humans lack, which might help them distinguish contrasts and patterns. That's next-level adaptation, and scientists are constantly amazed by their intelligence. They can solve puzzles and even show self-control, a trait rarely seen outside of primates and birds. At first glance, it's a seaweed, but take a closer look. It has eyes, a tail, and a mouth. Leafy sea dragons float through kelp forests using tiny, almost transparent fins, perfectly matching their surroundings. Every delicate leaf-like appendage that adorns their body is not for swimming, but purely for disguise. These ethereal creatures are found only in the temperate waters off southern and western Australia, drifting amongst kelp beds and dense seagrass meadows. Their entire existence is a delicate ballet of deception. Every flutter of their near-invisible pectoral and dorsal fins, every slow, deliberate sway of their body, is perfectly synchronized with the surrounding seaweed, making them virtually undetectable to both predators and their tiny crustacean prey. Unlike seahorses, they're close relatives. Sea dragons are poor swimmers, so camouflage isn't optional, it's survival. And here's a truly endearing fact. It's the male Leafy Sea Dragon who takes on parental duties. A truly dedicated and well-disguised dad. Their leafy appendages are all about deception, not movement. They drift like kelp, and predators simply don't even notice. Possibly the most dangerous rock you'll never see. Inhabiting the coastal regions of the Indo-Pacific, this is the world's most venomous fish. The stonefish lies in wait on the seafloor, looking exactly like a lump of coral or rubble. Its skin is warty, rough, often encrusted with algae and detritus, allowing it to become just another part of the reef. This master of ambush is patient, sometimes remaining motionless for hours. Those 13 stout dorsal fin spines aren't just sharp, they're like hypodermic needles, grooved and connected to two venom sacs at their base. When pressure is applied, like an unfortunate foot stepping down, the sheath retracts and the venom is injected. The venom itself is a potent cocktail of proteins, including a neurotoxin, causing excruciating pain, potentially paralysis, and even heart failure if untreated. An anti-venom exists, thankfully, but if you step on it, then those venomous spines shoot pain that's been described as worse than childbirth, radiating up the limb for hours. It doesn't chase food, it waits, blending in, then strikes in milliseconds, one of the fastest strikes in the ocean. Blink and you'll miss it, and hopefully you'll miss stepping on it too. Camouflage is cool, but impersonation, that's genius. The mimic octopus not only changes shape and color, it copies the behavior of other sea creatures. It can stretch and flatten its arms to become a flatfish, raise two arms to mimic a venomous sea snake, or puff itself to resemble a lionfish. Even crazier, it picks its disguise based on the predator it's trying to scare. This is intelligent camouflage at its finest. Lumpy, bumpy, and borderline grotesque, the frogfish is a master of hide and eat. It sits perfectly still, looking like a sponge or bit of coral, and uses a built-in fishing lure, a modified dorsal fin spine called an elysium, often tipped with a fleshy bait attached to its head. When prey gets close, attracted by the wiggling lure, it sucks them in faster than the blink of an eye. Just 6 milliseconds. Oh, and it can walk across the ocean floor using its pectoral and pelvic fins, modified to act like little feet. Stealth with a side of weird. The OG color shifter, but what you think you know about chameleons might be wrong. There are over 200 different species, each with its own incredible abilities. They don't change color to instantly match any background like a superhero. That's a common misconception. It's more about mood, temperature, light, and especially communication with other chameleons. And that incredible color change, it's thanks to layers of specialized cells in their skin called iridophores, which contain tiny nanocrystals. By adjusting the spacing between these crystals, chameleons can reflect different wavelengths of light, creating their dazzling array of colors, from vibrant greens and blues to fiery reds and yellows. It's like having living, breathing gemstones under their skin. Beyond blending, these rapid shifts can signal aggression to a rival, display dominance, or attract a mate with an elaborate courtship display. Still, their skin does help them blend in remarkably well with leaves, bark, or dappled sunlight, making them incredibly hard to spot. And let's not forget that lightning-fast, sticky tongue, sometimes longer than their own body, capable of snatching insects with pinpoint accuracy in a fraction of a second. Even their feet are marvels of adaptation. Zygodactylous, meaning their toes are fused into pincer-like groups, 2 facing forward and 2 backward, giving them a vice grip on branches. And their eyes, they move independently, each capable of a 180-degree view, scanning for predators or prey while their body stays frozen in place. The result? A lizard you rarely see, unless it wants to be seen, or you're very, very lucky. This insect doesn't just mimic leaves, it is a leaf. From the flattened leaf-shaped body and legs to the intricate vein-like patterns on its wings, every detail screams plant. Some even have markings that look like bite holes or spots of decay, and when it walks, it sways gently side to side, perfectly imitating foliage in the wind. In some species, the camouflage changes with the seasons. Green and vibrant in the summer, mottled brown and crisp in the fall, nature's own shape-shifting ninja. One of the most beautiful and cunning predators in the insect world. The Orchid Mantis doesn't just look like a flower, it acts like one, a deadly blossom. Perched patiently among real petals, its legs shaped like flower petals themselves, it blends in perfectly, waiting for unsuspecting pollinators to land, drawn by its deceptive allure. When an unsuspecting bee, butterfly, or other insect touches down, believing it's found a nectar-rich bloom, then it strikes. Studies show it actually attracts more insects than some real orchids do. That's not just camouflage, that's aggressive mimicry, weaponized beauty at its most lethal. From forest floors to coral reefs, camouflage is one of nature's most powerful tools. It's not just about hiding, it's about surviving, thriving, and outsmarting the competition in the endless game of life and death. So, which animal fooled you the most? Or which disguise did you find most ingenious? Leave a comment below and let us know. And if you enjoyed disappearing into the wild with us, hit like, subscribe for more incredible nature, and share this video with someone who needs a little nature magic today.